I'll be fine. I'll just shout. This is sort of related. How do you know? I think if you were left with something until you thought it was perfect, it would never get released. So, what is your process for like being done and putting it in the world? Walking away from it.
I think that's a really good question, because I personally know a number of artists who have great material that they've never released because of that. So I just, I kind of get sick of things at a certain point, and I feel like if you're listening to the same song over and over again, especially if you're kind of past the composing stage and you're in the making little tweaks or you're mixing, once you listen to it too many times, you start to lose perspective on it, and you can't really hear it anymore the way a listener would hear it. So I think at that point, that's when I kind of walk away and say it's done.
I know for me, that is a real danger in writing, in that I can kill something by trying to make it too perfect.
Yeah.
And that initial emotion that I was trying to capture, I'll ruin it by, just working on it too much. And sometimes the best tool to take something away from me is to take it away from me and give me a deadline. And that's actually one of the things that I love about working in television. I hate working in television because of the schedule, and I love it because of the schedule, because you might have only 4 days, and whatever you can do in 4 days is all you can do, and you can't do anything else. And it's amazing how the smaller the box gets, the more creative things can be.
What led to my career in doing stuff for kids is I started writing a song a week, and it was really helpful because you have to finish it every week. That's part of your rule you make for yourself. But also you know that next week you're going to be writing another song, so the pressure is off you to make it perfect. You're like, oh, this one, it's not very good, but next week that one will be pretty good. And also you have to keep in mind, like, you think you know what a good thing is, but you really don't. Like, people, you might write something and think, oh, that wasn't very good, but a year later you listen to it and you think, oh, it was good on accident. You know what I mean? So it's like, better not to focus on trying to have something make it perfect than just finishing it's really important. It's the important thing.
At the same time, though, I think the longer you work at this, the more you do sort of, the more you develop your own standards, that you can achieve, or that you want to achieve. And so, for example, if you're listening back to something and you realize that there's like one little tweak in a vocal that you could redo to, make the whole thing better, you can redo that. And the danger is just not going too far down the mad scientist rabbit hole and, becoming shut in with your work and never getting it out.
That's the great thing about when you start making a living writing songs. You really do have deadlines, and you just have to finish them. And if you're making records for a record company or something, they want to, they plan to release it, so you have to finish it, and that's really helpful.